don't get the hurry.
A very, very straight line.
Just settle down, all of you, please.
Asking them to just settle down. That's Earth Summit, the favourite, is right out the back at this stage. Rough Quest is also well behind with Griffin's Bar. So they're lining up. That's it. They're under orders, and away they go in the Martel Grand National of 1998. And Scott and Banks down near the inside, the first to show from Go Universal. Up there too is Mellion, Fairway, and Fabricator was slow away back towards the rear of the field. On the inside, the Cyborg is up there too, in company with Green Hill Tearaway from Dunbell. Pond House is wide around. Him of Praise there as well as they charge towards the first. At 30 fences, we join John Hanmer.
And Do Rightly, one of the leaders, with Him of Praise as they jump the first, and the leaders are over safely, but there are some on the floor towards the back, and we've lost there at the first. Banjo is one of them, and we've lost Diwali Dancer, and we've also lost What a Hand, and there's one more too as they come now to the open ditch in front of us here, and it's Do Rightly, Ciel de Briand, then Him of Praise is there with Green Hill Tearaway as they jump the third flight, and there's one down towards the back which is Fabricator as they go to the fourth, and Him of Praise and Green Hill Tearaway and Do Rightly are the leaders, and Do Rightly falls as we join Tony O'Hare.
Running now towards fence number 5, and Him of Praise up there on the outside with Ciel de Briand. And also prominent towards the inside is Desi Borg, and just behind these is Scott and Banks, and they're followed over it by Go Universal. St. Mellion Fairway not far behind these as they come down now heading towards Beecher's Book. The faller there was Green Hill Tearaway up there, disputing the lead with Ciel de Briand, and also Him of Praise. Desi Borg is on the inside. And also in the front line is Scott and Banks, and they're followed over Beechers by Pond House, and we've lost a couple there. Fallers at that Court Melody and Choice are down as they come on now towards the Foynaven fence, and it's Green Hill Tearaway the leader, Desi Borg in second, then Scott and Banks, a mistake by Ciel de Briand, passed by Go Universal. St. Mellion Fairway is next, then towards the outside is Him of Praise. They're followed by Pond House, and after these is Doon Bell, and then comes Nathan Ladd, and then Brave Highlander towards the inside ahead of Gimme 5. They're at the canal turn, and Green Hill Tearaway is the leader from Desi Borg in second, and they're followed over in third place by Scott and Banks, and then comes Go Universal, Ciel de Briand, then comes St. Mellion Fairway. All over the canal as they jump Valentine's. Green Hill Tearaway the leader from Desi Borg, Go Universal, Scott and Banks, St. Mellion Fairway, Ciel de Briand as we rejoin John Hanmer.
And Desi Borg on the inside of Green Hill Tearaway, then Go Universal, Scott and Banks, Ciel de Briand, then comes Pond House and St. Mellion Fairway. No fallers amongst the leaders anyway. Back markers just going over it as they go now to the next open ditch as Desi Borg and Green Hill Tearaway clear now of in third place. We have Go Universal followed by Ciel de Briand, then Pond House, then comes Scott and Banks. They're followed by St. Mellion Fairway, Gimme 5, Rough Quest and Maple Dancer as they jump the 12th. And Damas has refused, and still D. Cyborg and Green Hill Tearaway the leaders. Samlee's right at the back with Hill Walk. And General Cracker's pulled up, and as they go across the Melling Road, it's Green Hill Tearaway from Desi Borg, then Go Universal, then comes Scott and Banks, Ciel de Briand, then St. Mellion Fairway, Rough Quest, and then comes Earth Summit getting a first mention, and Brave Highlander as we join Jim McGrath.
Well, these two riders in front are having a ball. They're chatting to each other as they race around the home turn the first time. On the right of picture, it's Paul Carberry on to Cyborg, having his 4th Grand National ride. He's up there in company with Simon McNeil, the oldest jockey in the race, who's having his 6th on Green Hill Tearaway. Behind them as they race now towards the 13th fence is on the inside Scott and Banks, followed then by Go Universal. Then out wider is Ciel de Briand. Then Earth Summit, who's coming into the picture as well, followed then by St. Mellion Fairway. As they jump the 13th, the leaders are over okay. Rough Quest is coming into it as well. Further back in the field behind Rough Quest at this stage, we see Him of Praise, who's well back with Into the Red, the loose loose horses playing havoc out here in front as they come towards the 14th fence, and it's Green Hill Tearaway and a Cyborg joined by Ciel de Brion. The loose horses are now departed the scene, followed then by Scott and Banks, then follows Mellion Fairway from Go Universal, Sunny Bay moving up, then Brave Highlander in the centre, Earth Summit the near side. They're clear then of Rough Quest, followed by Yeoman Warrior as they come to the chair. Leaders jump it well back in the field behind Sunny Bay is Rough Quest, followed then next in the field by Yeoman Warrior. They're followed by Gimme 5 as they race up towards the water. It's Ciel de Brion the leader from Green Hill Tearaway, Mellion Fairway, then in fourth the Cyborg, followed by Earth Summit, Scott and Banks, Sunny Bay. Behind them is at this stage Brave Highlander, followed then by Rough Quest, Yeoman Warrior, Hymn of Praise behind them from Gimme 5 as they round that corner. Joe White has been pulled up as they turn left-handed now. Pond House has also been pulled up. Samlee back in the ruck with Killish in. They're followed by Winter Bell, and well back in the Maple Bands has been pulled up as well. They're followed next in the field by Go Universal, who's lost ground. Well back is Into the Red, and the last of the pack at this stage is Radical Choice as they race across the Melling Road the second time. Hill Walk has been pulled up. Well, the leaders as they race over the Melling Road now. In the centre, Ciel de Brion, Green Hill Tearaway, Earth Summit and Mellion Fairway as we rejoin John Hanmer.
And they're at the 17th now, and Green Hill Tearaway and Ciel de Brion from Earth Summit out wide, then St Mellion Fairway, de Cyborg, Scott and Banks, Brave Highlander, Rough Quest. Into the Red has been pulled up as they jump the 18th, and a bad mistake by Ciel de Brion and by Rough Quest, and the Go Universal's been pulled up, and it's Green Hill Tearaway, Ciel de Brion and Earth Summit from St Mellion Fairway in fourth place as they jump the next open ditch. The Radical Choice has been pulled up and going towards fence number 20. The stragglers going over that. Yeoman Warrior's been pulled up, and at the 20th it's Ciel de Brion back in front from Green Hill Tearaway, Earth Summit, as we rejoin Tony O'Hare.
And as they run down now towards Beecher's Brook, one fence to jump before they reach it. Earth Summit out in the centre of the track, Ciel de Brion in the centre, Green Hill Tearaway towards the inside, a gap then of about 4 lengths to St Mellion Fairway, followed by Brave Highlander. Bad mistake there by St Mellion Fairway in fourth, but it's still Green Hill Tearaway the leader from Ciel de Brion. Earth Summit is third. They're clear from Sunny Bay, getting a bit closer. Then Brave Highlander. Winter Bell has been pulled up. St Mellion Fairway weakening. Rough Quest is about sixth at this stage, but at Beecher's for the second time. Green Hill Tearaway leads from Ciel de Brion, Earth Summit. Then Brave Highlander makes a mistake, passed by Sunny Bay, a gap to St Mellion Fairway. Then Rough Quest, Gimme 5. Dessaborg, Scott and Banks, a long way back to him of Praise, followed by Samlee and Collection, and they're all that's left as they go to the Foynehaven fence. And it's Green Hill Tearaway from Ciel de Brion, Earth Summit close in third, Sunny Bay taking the shortest route and moving right up to them on the rail. Then comes Brave Highlander. Rough Quest, the 1996 winner, runs sixth, the gap then to Gimme 5, going past the tiring St Mellion Fairway. Scott and Banks is next, then Dessaborg, Hymn of Praise and Samlee, and Collection is last. At the canal turn for the second time, Green Hill Tearaway, Ciel de Brion, Sunny Bay the inside, a bad mistake by Brave Highlander as unshipped his rider as they go now towards Valentine's for the second and final time. It's Green Hill Tearaway, Ciel de Brion, Earth Summit and Sunny Bay. They're the leaders, 5 clear of Rough Quest, followed by Gimme 5, a gap to St Mellion Fairway, followed over it by Scott and Banks, then Hymn of Praise. Behind Hymn of Praise is Samlee as we go back to John Hanmer.
And 5 to jump, Green Hill Tearaway with Earth Summit moving up smoothly to join him, then Sunny Bay still going well, and Ciel de Brion's fallen when in fourth. Rough Quest is a distant fifth. Scott and Banks has fallen as they go to the last open ditch, which is 4 from home, and Earth Summit and Sunny Bay have gone on together. Then Green Hill Tearaway very nearly refused and has gone. Rough Quest is a distant third, then Gimme 5 who'd made a bad mistake, then St Mellion Fairway, Hymn of Praise who's gone, and now with 3 to jump. As they go towards it, it's Earth Summit and Sunny Bay. They're very tired, these horses. They jump it well clear. Dessaborg's refused. Rough Quest and Gimme 5 very tired in third and fourth, and St Mellion Fairway and Samlee, and I can't see anything else. But with 2 to jump in the Grand National, Sunny Bay and Graham Bradley, the grey, and Carl Llewellyn on Earth Summit. They've got it between them as we join Jim McGrath.
Well, they race towards the turn now. They've got 2 fences left to jump in the Martel Grand National. It's going to be a real stamina test. It's Earth Summit on the near side, Carl Llewellyn, who won the race on Party Politics. On the right is Sunny Bay, Graham Bradley. As they swing the corner now, 2 fences left to jump in the National. They've cleared right away. There's only 6 continuing on in the race now as they round that corner. As they race now towards the second last, it's Earth Summit, who's on the near side. On the far side, Sunny Bay running a tremendous race under 12 stone. They've cleared right away as they come towards the second last. Gimme 5 has run into third. They come to the second last now. Earth Summit led over it from Sunny Bay. A gap of 35 lengths then to Gimme 5 from Samlee, Rough Quest and Mellion, Fairway, and they're the only ones continuing. They race towards the last fence in the Martel Grand National. It's Earth Summit who's gone 2 lengths in front. He comes to it and jumps it cleanly from Sunny Bay, who's battling on gallantly in second. A long gap to Samlee, who's running on for a place. Rough Quest has been pulled up before the second last. They race towards the elbow in the Grand National. It's Earth Summit who's now pulling clear. He's gone 4 lengths in front of Sunny Bay, the grey, who's battling on courageously under 12 stone. 50 lengths or so then to Mellion, Fairway. On the corner though, they straighten up for home. It's Earth Summit who's going to outstay them here in the Martel Grand National. Earth Summit, Carl Llewellyn, about 5 lengths in front and safely holding them all at bay. It's Earth Summit who's going to go on and win the 98 Grand National. Earth Summit up to the line, wins for Carl Llewellyn, wins it by 6 or 7 lengths. Second, Sunny Bay, the most courageous of seconds. A long gap then of 25, 30 lengths, maybe more to Samlee, who's going to run on and just get third. Mellion, Fairway is having a real battle with him for that third place. Samlee, though, gets third. In fourth is Mellion, Fairway. A gap then to Gimme 5, and still coming is Killer Shin, who's going to be the 6th and last horse to cross the line. The winner of the Martel Grand National of 1998 is Earth Summit, number 6, owned by the Summit Partnership, trained by Nigel Twiston Davis and ridden by Carl Llewellyn, 32-year-old Carl Llewellyn, his 2nd win of the race, having previously been successful on Party Politics. Second is number 1, Sunny Bay, owned by Uplands Bloodstock, 2nd for the 2nd consecutive year, trained by Charlie Brooks and ridden by Graham Bradley. And third is number 19, Samlee. Samlee, owned by the White Lion Partnership, trained by Philip Hobbs, ridden by Richard Dunwoody. And fourth is number 18, Mellion, Fairway, ridden by Andrew Thornton. Fifth was Gimme